From right here in the North Peace, this is Energetic Eats, brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op. You're at home here.
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was really excited about this one, Briggsy. Today,
I'm excited.
We're joined by Stephen Beard from Beard's Brewing. How's it going this morning, Stephen?
It's going fantastic.
Excellent. You? I'm very well, thank you, because of course you dropped off what we'll be sampling just a few minutes ago, and we're very excited to be trying beer at this hour of the morning. It's really why we designed this segment, let's be honest, Briggsy?
Yeah, I mean, this is like a regular
in the future,
weekend.
It might have to be like a 1 o'clock thing. And then
maybe.
a little bit more, but this is one way to go.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly. All right. Well, why don't we start with, we're going to talk a bit about what you're about first, Stephen, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so what kind of got
Absolutely.
you into, I guess, making beer, brewing beer, I guess is the appropriate term.
I can't actually hear you.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll try and figure that out, but Laura was asking you how you got into making beer. What got you interested in it in the first place?
It was actually my wife. She bought me a home brewing kit. And I learned really quickly that recipes could be repeatable, and that you know, based on our water and some subtle changes of ingredients, that you can create flavors that are truly local. And we didn't have a craft brewery, and I thought, what a great way to give back to this amazing community that I absolutely love.
Absolutely. So, I mean, can you tell us a bit about, I mean, I know this is a long answer, but the short answer, if possible. How is it you make beer? It's a pretty long process, isn't it?
It is, but a lot of it is, the long part is the yeast doing the work. The making, beer's been around for over 3,000 years. It's the oldest known written recipe is a chiseled stone tablet. It's basically just malted barley warmed up in water after it's been milled and crushed open. You circulate it, you change some temperatures to bring out all of the flavors and the short chain proteins, and then you boil it, which is why beer, you don't have to worry about any preservatives or any bad stuff in craft beer, because it boils for 90 minutes. And then it gets flash cooled and sits in a fermenter with yeast, and that's really where the magic happens. Is you have some, all beer has hops, but some of the IPAs, or well, all the IPAs are dry hops, so there's more hops added, which are some of the crazy fruit flavors that we can bring out of it. And then it just sits and does its thing for anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks, and then we're ready to keg and serve.
Wow, there you go. So it
Nice.
really depends on the thing. Well, let's get to the testing of the beers, shall we? Laura's going to do a quick show and tell here, because you actually brought a lot for us to sample, but we're going to keep it at 2 because we all have things to do for the rest of the day here.
Yeah, totally. We brought you 10 of our currently canned beers. We do have 14 different recipes available right now. I honestly could brew a new recipe every time, just because there is so much unique flavors. Oh, you're showing the non-label can.
I didn't realize that at first.
Yeah, it's just, it's amazing what people like, and everybody likes something different, and we always encourage people to come on in and try. It's amazing how many customers we've had that have said they don't actually like beer, and they'll try something like that Blackbeard in your hands and be shocked that beer can taste like chocolate and coffee and something very different from what the commercial beers want you to drink.
Wonderful. So I think we're going to try the chocolate, the Blackbeard chocolate stout first. Breaksy's going to pour a bit out for us. Can you tell us a bit about this beer? Kind of, what goes into making it taste like coffee and chocolate?
Well, to be honest, they roast some of the malts just like you roast a coffee bean. So they cook the barley essentially, and as they malt it, there is cocoa added, and so you should be able to smell some of those flavors. It is still a beer, obviously, But you should have flavors of chocolate and coffee with a slightly sweet finish. And it's just a malty, creamy stout in the same category as a Guinness, but very different in flavor.
Wow.
It's become one of our most popular beers.
Yeah, it's outstanding, and I feel like it's something coming into the colder months will be even more popular, eh?
It's delicious.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's something different. I do want to do a quick shout out too. It's my daughter's 12th birthday, so I'm taking time away from the family to be here with you guys. So I want to wish my daughter Brielle a very happy birthday today. She has a day all planned for us, and it was nice that she was able to let me come and do this with you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for letting us do this there. All right, we're going to try out the next one here, which I believe is also a new one. It's it's an ale. I've forgotten the name right now, but it was also
our North Peace Pale Ale.
Thank you.
This is some brand new hops. All of our hops are sourced from BC, as well as our malts. There's one or two specialty malts that come from out of province, but we try to support local as much as possible. This is some new hops that we hadn't tried before. You should be able to smell some subtle watermelon and citrus, as well as some flavors of apple and pear. It's a very fruity, fresh pale ale, and it's always going to be best on tap. So we do encourage people to come in and to try it on tap, as more of those flavors will be able to be tasted when it's as fresh as that. But yeah, this is our new pale ale, and it has become incredibly popular very, very quickly.
So some beers definitely benefit from being either in the can or straight off the tap, or is it generally better all the time when you take it from the tap?
I would say 99% of the time, beer on tap, it's just fresher. It hasn't sat. Beer does like to age, but it is one of those things that beer is always best fresh. It's like fresh baked bread. The sooner you can get it to your taste buds and those scents. A lot of it comes out as it sits or it settles, whereas that freshness just can't be beat.
Wow, this is outstanding. I mean, both are
This is
this morning.
good.
And I know in my free
I'm glad
time
to like it.
I've drank a lot of your beer, so I know they're all really
Well,
good. And
and I
distinct.
do like the beard too. That's appreciated. I wish I was allowed to grow one, but my boss won't let me.
Yeah, because of course you're a firefighter as you kind of your other day job, eh?
Yeah, that's the real career. This was just a crazy thing that I dreamt up, and again, like I said, I just kind of wanted to give back to this amazing community that I call home, and have that opportunity to create a space where people can come together and whether it's play games or have great food or support other small businesses. We just absolutely love supporting local. That's a big part of what we do, and being a firefighter is part of that. I feel really blessed to be able to give back to this community in many different ways.
Perfect. And I know like you have the brewery just kind of off like Alaska Highway there, but where else can people buy, I guess, beer? Your beer. Easiest way to put it.
All over the place. So any of the On the Rocks liquor stores, the KC liquor stores, both right beside Casey's and 110th, as well as the Safeway liquor store, and Charlie Lake. All of them carry our cans, and then we are in a bunch of assorted restaurants through town. We just got that pale on tap at Brown's. You can head out to the Red Barn, Montana's. You can really find our beer all over the place, and we really are a truly local. If you're ever in Tumbler Ridge, they go through our beer like crazy at their little steakhouse. Post and Row in Dawson. We're just really trying to stay in the North Peace and support local.
Nice.
Well, Stephen, I'm really grateful again that you stopped by this morning, and happy birthday to your daughter. Thanks again to her for letting us have a few minutes of your time and let us sample your beer. Thanks so much for being here, Stephen.
Hey, thank you guys, and you have a great day. And don't drink too much of that this early. We do support healthy drinking habits.
Absolutely. Stephen Beard with Beards Brewing. Check out beardsbrewing.ca for more info. Energetic Eats is brought to you, of course, by our friends at the Fort St. John Co-op.
Energetic Country.